Hello everyone, I'm Elowin and this little boy here, or this young man, is David. We are starting house 17 and if you read the rules, there are certain requirements concerning handiness and what you are able to get into your house or buy to your house and use. And if you want to make things difficult for yourself, you could do as I will do. This man left house 16 with a handiness of 10, which implies him to have everything, and I will consider that a 0 during this gameplay. And I will not show you everything I'll do, but I show you little bits here and there to show you that it's perfectly doable and it will go on very well. So for the most part, we can't use any comfort items except for beds. We can't use surfaces except for displays and counters and cabinets. We can't buy or build activities and skill items. None of those are allowed. When it comes to plumbing, we can only have sinks, so we will have to depend on Mother Nature and use bushes to pee in. But in this landscape, I actually seen something, if I can find it again, I'm not so sure, that I can use. And I think it's up here. Let it be here. Yes, it is. They're actually an easel. So I will not be without easel. The lot is down here. So we have a very, not far at all for fishing spots. And we got the easel up here. So we will be able to earn some early money. And I have not played in Windberg more than once, and then I played out on the island, so I have no idea what anything is here, so it would take me some time to get my bearings around here and find things. But so far I'm alone, or David is alone, so it will be it will be fine. It will turn out really good, and we have Vihisha's restrictions for what items we can use and not use. And that will be fun. So for now, I leave you and stay tuned for in a sec or so you will have a follow-up in this video. So see you in a little while. It's the end of the first day and we have been able to buy a bed and a bush. And right now, David that is really in need for using that bush. So we let him go there. And while he's there, we're gonna buy him a sink. I think we will start. We will start out with this cheap one, actually. We don't have much money, so you can go here and wash your hands for a couple of times. And I have forgotten to look, there's a bush. You can go here and if there's... Isn't there? I thought there would be a quill here, but it looks like I was wrong. Got a bench, we got a frog, but we don't have a quill. Well, I will keep looking, because he's getting hungry. And worst case, let's see, 375. Well, we'll see. I'll give you another update in a while. I actually found a quill and a lady, Diana Juan, and she had just grilled some hot dogs. So I found myself here eating, haven't even presented myself, but we will change that. It's the first person I see in this neighborhood. So we'll see how it turns out. She's an adult though, so we will see what happens. But I found a grill, and that's the most important thing. It's almost the end of day 2, or is it day 3? I can't remember. And I have been looking around for people, and you can see there's no one around. I've seen Diana, and I've seen 2 others, Indra and Angelica, and that's about it. So what I have done is that I invited Diana over. She's an adult, but the most important thing now is to get an heir, and I don't think that we need a tremendous lot of time. So I actually, Diana is mailman, so it's like house 2 instead of house 1 in that apartment. But we planted some onions, and we will get some blackberries later on, but they are not ready to get harvested. So we will mainly rely on gardening, and now and then will go up here and paint. Oh, you see the easel? I'm so happy about that easel. And that's what we're gonna do for the most part. So now we're gonna seduce Diana and hopefully be able to move her in and have our heir, and then she can do what she likes because I want my heir. So I keep you updated. Don't go away. So Diana has moved in and we are trying for a baby, and we won't be able to find out if she's pregnant or not until it shows by itself, by nature, because as we do not have a toilet, we doesn't have a clue to anything, as we can't take a pregnancy test in the bush. And I forgot to have you clean your hands, and it will be harder for the rest of the family to keep themselves clean, because I don't know if they are willing to wash their hands. But it seems like they can, so let's see. We let our little David sleep here, and I'll be back in a bit. David's wife Diana is due to any minute, and she is not feeling good at all. She has uncomfortable from revolving bush, last resort bush nap, has to pee. She will pee herself in 2 hours. Poorly made food and filthy. And you can see has actually rather good stats, except for bladder and hygiene. And this makes me wonder how our air will fare. I have put in an extra bush. Now she goes there. Oh, wow. Thank you. And, but I still don't use this. I have, David has upgraded. So, there are the soap dispenser. And that's better. We can't have any workout equipment, so I put in a pool. That will not do anything for, okay, repair, for hygiene. So we still got that problem, but we have somewhere to work out. We have established a garden. We have 2 rows with blackberries and a row with bluebells and onion. We got 2 cherry trees and 2 lemon trees, and I don't think we will have any more there. We will put in some more bushes, and now it's time. And I thought you guys would like to come with us to the hospital, and yeah, you freak out and see what the air will be, or who the air will be. Now, I am actually a bit nervous about how this is gonna turn out. But we don't fare less with having no I should say, handiness bonuses than anyone else. So the critical numbers are 9 and 10 in handiness, and that is the shower and the toilet. Otherwise, you get by really well. But these 2 last are can't you clear chicken the restrictions for level 9 or 10, and that is the shower bath and the toilet are the critical ones. So we will see how we fare. We're freaking out again, yes? And there goes the heart. First of all, we will change the surname to Englund. I don't know what that would be in English, because that's Swedish. Meadow, something, Meadow Park, or something like that. And we will see, Nikolai, we have Isaac. We can have Isaac, but we will spell it in Swedish, Isaac. And not an E in the end there. So in Swedish that would be Isak Englund. A very different pronunciation than in English, that is Isaac England or something like that. And we will see no further. Only one. And let's see. Oops. Now we will take a picture. And we will soon go back. And now you know who our heir is. And my greatest wish right now is that he will survive and not die of embarrassment. His mother, Diana, has had several episodes with embarrassed 5, and that is very, very critical. So I don't know how people will survive and this, but we'll see. We do a try, and if it goes all the way wrong, we'll find out. It's time to let our little baby boy Isaac become a child. So I thought I'd show you what he will look like. Now, there is really nothing we can do. We can't buy anything. Well, we could, because that's for children. But yet we can't buy a chess table. And we could buy a manga bar. but we can't have a computer, so that can't be fulfilled, and that can't. Well, it might be the only one that can be fulfilled, but we can't make them do the paintings. But I think we go for that one, and no need being creative. Bookworm. Maybe loves up to us. We don't know what the house number 18 would be. But love outdoors is never wrong when it comes to a drifter challenge, so we will take that. And now let's see. Not too bad. It's really cute. Can have him with his father like that. And his mother in the background, and we take a shot. So that would be up on Twitter in a little while, and I will try and make something looking like a house, because we have some money. See you in a while. We have a guest here fishing. Women's very fond of fishing, in my opinion. I see him most on fishing spots. And here we have David and Diana taking care of the garden, and we will have to harvest these one by one. And I think that Grim went away right now. I thought I heard it. We haven't got a lot of things in the house. There will be a slight change when we get money. But right now we don't have any. So that we have to wait. And our bushes are very stinky. I'm thinking of getting more of those when we got money. Diana didn't feel so well, and she got problems with the bladder and hygiene again. Nothing to be surprised over. This far, Isaac hasn't got any problems, but on the other hand, he's only been up since about midnight when he turned into a child. So we'll see how it goes. But I do admit I'm very nervous about him surviving this. But we'll see. If he does, it's a great accomplishment. If he doesn't, it's only to start over again. And I don't do this because I have to. I do this because I want to. I could make it very easy for me, and as David has level 10 in handiness, but I won't do it. I will not do it. At least not this time. If I fail 2 times, I might. We'll see. But that's for now, and I have to get some focusing material or objects into the house, and I could buy the lamps, but for some reason I almost never does it. I had done it in 2 houses, I think. But I very rarely do it. So we'll see. And the other update is in the future. I'm not having any tables or chairs in the house. They seem to like to sit on the swimming pool and eat. That's rather cute. We have updated the kitchen and I have checked that this door theater is not under activities and skill building. It is under children's, so I bought this for Isaac and Tanya. The kitchen is almost fully upgraded. We are lacking a piece of yes, you know what I mean. That's, that's the cabinet and then the counter. Sorry. Sometimes it's not totally okay with the words. We need some fun and we get that, but first we will take care of the garden. So this is how it looks at this point. Oh, we should get out of there, Isaac. Isaac ate up in 9 days, and David ate up in 8, so we have been there for 12 days. So that's okay. We come pretty far, I think. Let's see if Isaac gets up and then 12. It's been some time since I took some video shots, and today, or right now, David has become an adult, and the family is actually faring really good, except for one thing, and that's the hygiene. You can see Diana, she's okay. Isaac is, they have very good stats. Tanya too, except for hygiene, because they refuse to go wash their hands. I've spoken to them, but that won't do any good. And I can't order them around, so they have to find it out themselves, and for some reason they don't go wash their hands, and that can be considered a bad AI. The only thing I've done this far is working the garden and do some paintings. I've done 2 or 3 paintings a day, and I have been breeding frogs, and it should be time. Yeah. And most part I forget about it, as usual. But every now and then I remember, and those frogs gives 125 each time, so they're pretty good. So the money I have and has gone into the house. And you can see what I've done so far inside. I'm taking care of the entrance. I can't have anything than beds to sit on. The children has gotten a bedroom each. This will probably turn into bathrooms later on when I upload to the gallery. I promised to do 2 uploads, one of these extreme settings and one for normal sims and for normal sim players. They have their private bathroom out here. So the garden is finished, or I think it is at least. So that's cool, and the house is finished. And this is how it ended up. So all I have to do now is to play for a while. The goals for the house as said, I will show you. It's 59,882 after the depreciation, and it should be worth 50,000 at least. So that's all fine and dandy. So the only thing we need now is actually for Isaac to age up to a young adult, and he's still got 1 day until he becomes a teen. So we have 13 days to just play through, and I don't think there is anything to update whilst he lived through his days. And he is a student. I got 2 logic paintings hanging in the room. See one here and one over the fridge. They have never used the puppeteer theatre, so that will be removed when they become teenagers. What I probably do for the upgrade to normal house is that I will do a room here that they will share, but we'll see about that. I'm not quite finished with my train of thoughts when it comes to indoors room planning and decorations, but for the most part it's finished. The kitchen part turned out quite good, I think. I don't know how I will do with tables and chairs, but we'll find out and you will be updated. So until I'm almost finished, we take a break. Just have to come back and show you Isaac becoming a teen. I'm actually curious about how it will turn out. So we get to see in a little while.
Yes, an art.
And I have no idea what Vihisha has in store for us. So I will choose. Let's take the curator and then being cheerful. They were neutral traits. Um, but we're done.
Ginod. Yes, Ginod.
And that's a selfie. Oh God, and you're so dirty or filthy. And that looks just goofy. Can't you have a good pose? Oh, let's have it like this. Put some new candles in, and I will put it away for now. And that's it, guys. See you later. It's time for our little Tanya to grow up,
Quivs by yen.
and it's not so fun to look at all these filthy persons. Then she
Gorbine.
gets her mother's her mother's hairstyle. So why don't you want to be a master chef maybe? It really doesn't matter, and we are not going to play you. Oh,
Bulsoy.
sorry.
Sistero. Quohaven.
You can add birthday candles. Then we can't play you anymore.
Oh nay.
So in with you. And she's actually pretty like a mother. So take a picture of you, and we'll be back when something other thrilling, so to speak, happens. So it's time to celebrate Isaac's birthday, and they will become an adult. And we're finished with house 17. That will be fantastic, and the house will be uploaded to the gallery, and we will do a renovation. So here we go. The grand finale. There we go. And it looks so sad. Be back later. I have tried to make some renovations here that will be nice. We got an easel. We got an auto table in a room. And that's not far outside. And inside added some dinner table. I made this a double room for the children. We have the TV. We have a radio here. We got the bathroom here. And the bathroom here. A reading nook. And the entrance. I hope you find this satisfying. And if not, you can change it as you wish. And that was all for House 17. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy. Bye.